Welcome to our Pilates Foundations class today. We are going to be working much how we usually work. We're going to start seated on the floor, so go ahead and find yourself down on the floor, and we're going to start with some breathing. If you'd rather sit in a chair, you're more than welcome to do so. Okay, getting your spine really tall, collarbones wide, and begin to draw your abdominal wall back just a little bit, belly button to spine. Maybe 10, 20%, and you're gonna try and keep that little pilot light on in your abdominals. We're gonna take a deep breath in, widen through the back and sides of the rib cage. And a slow exhale. Relax the shoulders, imagine getting a little taller. Engage your abdominals maybe up to 30%. Inhale, widen through the back and sides of your rib cage. And exhale, navel to spine, lift through the top of your head as if there's a string attached to your head just pulling you up. 2 more breaths like this. Relax the shoulders, exhale, lift through the top of your head, navel to spine. Last one, inhale. And exhale. We'll grab onto opposite elbows here, shoulders down, and we're gonna twist. You're gonna twist to your right, inhale. Draw the right shoulder back, left shoulder forward, and maybe turn your head to look behind you. Exhale, untwist, get a little bit taller. Other way, inhale, twist to the left. Wring out your spine. Exhale, untwist, and get a little taller. Keep this movement slow. Inhale, twist to your right. Right ribs back, left ribs forward, and turn your head. Exhale, untwist. Lift your rib cage up away from your pelvis, creating a little more length in the spine. Inhale, twist. Left ribs back, right ribs forward. Turn your head. Exhale, untwist. Get taller, taller, taller. 1 more each way. Wring out your spine. Inhale. Untwist, lengthen, exhale, shoulders down. Last one, inhale, twist, wring out your spine. And untwist, come back to the center. Relax the arms down. Roll your shoulders back a few times. Really exaggerate that shoulder movement. And reverse, roll the shoulders forward. Moving the collarbones, shoulder blades, and of course the shoulders themselves. Relax your arms, simply turn your head right and left, stretching the neck a little bit more. And back to the center. Let's do a little bit of rotator cuff work. We're gonna bring elbows to the waist, palms facing up, and about a 90-degree angle at your elbows. Take an inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate the upper arms out. Your thumbs will come behind you, or try to. Keep the elbows at your waist. Inhale. Come back in. Exhale, rotate out. Inhale, rotate in. So we're rotating the upper arms within the shoulder sockets. Exhale, rotate out. Inhale, rotate in. Exhale, rotate out. Inhale, rotate in. Keep that little pilot light on in your abdominals. Keep your upper arms squeezing your rib cage long through the sides of your neck. 4 more. Feel free to move slower if that's preferable for your body. One more time, rotate the arms out and hold it here. Again, look over your right shoulder. This time, hold it. Bring your head forward and then turn your head to the left. Hold it here. Back to the center, and we'll take the arms, back in. All right, elbows together in front of you. So this is gonna be a more challenging exercise. So elbows together and pinky fingers together. If you can keep your elbows together and lift the elbows a little higher, then do so. Shoulders down. This will be small. Take an inhale. And exhale, pry the hands apart, keeping your elbows together. And you might be able to go further than me. Inhale, come back together. Again, exhale, take the hands apart, squeeze those elbows together. Inhale, the hands come back in. Exhale, rotate out. Inhale to come in. So it's actually the same rotation as our previous exercise, but it's in a more extreme position. Twice more here. And one more time, part the hands and back in and relax the arms down. Let's take some arm circles. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, reach back behind you and down. Just two more. Inhale, forward and up. Really reach into the space behind you as you exhale. Get taller. Last one. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Let's take those hands behind you. Feet in front of you for our push-ups behind your back. Fingers pointing forward. Spread the fingers wide and lift your chest. Here we go. Inhale, bend your elbows. Little lean back. Exhale and push up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Keep the chest lifted, eyes forward. And keep that little pilot light on in the abdominals. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. About 4 more. Press up and hold. Let's turn the fingers sideways. Keep those hands behind you on the floor. Let's move the spine. Lift the sternum up, lift the chest, arching your upper back, mid back, and the lower back. Take a deep breath in. And now exhale, round your spine, bow your head, tuck your tail, pubic bone to belly button. Inhale, lift and extend. Arch your upper back, mid back, lower back. Bring the shoulders together behind you. And exhale, drop the chin down, soften the sternum, and round your back. 3 more, move with your breath. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale and round. 1 more time. And we'll come back to neutral and extend your legs forward. You can keep your hands on the floor, or if you have the flexibility to, see if you can sit up vertically. Flex the feet. We're going to have the legs a little bit apart. I want you to straighten both legs as much as possible, so engage the quadriceps. And from here, we're going to rotate the legs externally and then internally. So we're going to turn the knees and toes out and then in. Rotate out, rotate in. Out and in. Rooting down through the sits bones, lifting up through the crown of your head. So getting really tall here, collarbones wide. Turn the legs out and in. Keep the quads engaged. Hands can be wherever you want. Let's do 3 more, just waking up those hip flexors, hip rotators, as well as the hip flexors. All right, and then back to neutral. So the knees and toes are pointed up at the ceiling. Okay, you can bring your hands to the floor if you need to. Keep flexing the feet, sit a little taller, take an inhale. Now exhale, float the right leg up, just an inch, maybe less. Inhale, lower. Get a little taller, exhale, float the left leg up, just an inch, maybe less. Inhale, lower. Again, exhale the right leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift the left. And lower. Now externally rotate the legs, turn the knees and toes out. Same thing, sit very tall, inhale. Exhale, float the right leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, float the left leg. You can see it's pretty small. Exhale, float the right leg. Inhale, lower, get taller, taller, taller. Exhale, left leg. Okay, now we're gonna go to internal rotation. Can we maintain this? Sit tall and float the right leg. Ooh, it's harder in this position. Inhale, lower. Exhale, float the left leg. Inhale, lower. Just one more of each. Just the attempt is good enough. Sitting tall, and last one. And release. Let's bend both knees, hands behind your thighs. Hold on, hold on behind your thighs. Squeeze your knees and ankles together. Sitting tall, inhale. So an assisted roll back. Exhale, tuck the tail. Scoop your abdominals, gently roll back. Just a light touch with the hands. Shoulders down, really contract the abdominals to open the lower back. Inhale, we stay. Exhale, deepen the curve. Dive toward your knees. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. Again, exhale, roll back. Squeeze the knees together. Shoulders down, neck is long. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, dive toward your knees. Inhale, sit tall. One more like this. Exhale, roll back. Inhale to stay. Press your feet down. Exhale, deepen the belly, curve forward. Inhale, sit tall. We're gonna do this again. If you want, you can keep that hold on your legs, or if you want to challenge yourself more, or if your abdominals have the capacity to, we're gonna stack the lower arms. Same thing through the spine. Squeeze your knees together more now. Inhale, get taller, taller, taller. Exhale, tuck your tail, pubic bone to navel, and roll back. Zip your thighs together, press your feet down, hold, breathe in. Exhale, curl forward, diving toward your knees. Inhale, sit tall, shoulders down, collarbones wide. Two more, exhale, roll back. Roll your hips away from your thighs. Zip the inner thighs together, hold, breathe in. Exhale, curl forward. Inhale, sit tall. Last one here. Exhale, roll back. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale to stay. Exhale, curl forward. Inhale, sit tall. Hold on behind your thighs again. We're gonna add on. Shoulders down, we're gonna curl back and hold that curl. All right, just that light touch. From here, squeeze the knees. You're gonna reach your right arm back and look toward that hand. Inhale. Exhale, untwist, grab your thigh again. Other side, inhale, twist and reach. Exhale, hold on behind your thigh. Again, right arm, inhale, reach back. Exhale, untwist, hold on, inhale, reach. Exhale, grab one more each side. Inhale, reach, press your feet down. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist, reach. Exhale, center, curl forward. And sit tall. We've got just one more. We're gonna try stacking the lower arms. Again, you're welcome to go back to that hold, the previous exercise. Squeeze the knees, sit tall, shoulders down, inhale. Exhale, roll back. So we've got another twist here. We're gonna stay in this curl back. Squeeze the knees, inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist left, draw the left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, exhale, center. Two more each way. If you feel this in your lower back, then do the hold on your legs. Give yourself that support if you need it. One more each way, squeeze the knees. Press your feet down. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center, grab the thighs, curl forward. Let's open the knees, butterfly stretch. Fold forward, relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. Breathe into your lower back. Take a few breaths into the lower back. Take a few breaths into your mid back here, your lower ribs. And breathe into your upper back. Relax the neck. Fold forward a little bit more if you can. All right, and then use use your abdominals to push yourself back up to sitting. All right, we're gonna come to one side. We're gonna do a little bit of mermaid work here. So we'll have one hand on the floor just below your shoulder, or hand underneath your shoulder. We're gonna stack the knees, stack the feet, and we'll have our feet in line with the back of your pelvis, so it kind of heels in line with your tailbone. So you've got a hand on the floor, make sure those fingers are spread wide. Reach your other arm out to the side, just over the legs, palm facing up, shoulders down. Inhale here. Exhale, we're gonna lift that arm up and lift your hips up. Inhale, lower down with control. Navel to spine, keep that pilot light on. Exhale, sweep your arm up, lift your pelvis. Inhale and lower. Exhale, press down through that bottom hand to lift the hips up. Inhale, lower with control. We've got 3 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, coming down with control, control, control. 2 more. This one, we're gonna hold it up. Take that top arm up toward the ceiling. We're gonna add a twist. You'll take this arm under your waist, look down, inhale. Untwist, look and reach up. Inhale, twist under, reach under your waist. Exhale, untwist, reach, and look to the ceiling. Inhale, under. Exhale, untwist, lift up, last one. Inhale, reach under. Exhale, untwist, reach up, and lower the pelvis down. We'll swing our legs forward into the other side. Setting up for your same mermaid here on our second side. Feet together, knees together, heels in line with your tailbone. Palm on the floor, under your shoulders, spread those fingers wide. Other palm is facing up, shoulders down. Take a deep breath in to get taller. Exhale, sweep your arm and lift your hips. Inhale, lower with control. The slower you go, the more challenging that becomes. Exhale, sweep your arm up, lift the hips. Inhale and lower. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, lower. 3 more. Sweep that arm, then lift the hips up. Last one, we are gonna hold it. Sweep your arm, lift your hips now. Reach that arm to the ceiling. We'll take the arm under, twist, inhale. Exhale, untwist, reach up. Again, inhale, reach under. Exhale, untwist, reach up. Inhale, under. Exhale, reach to the ceiling 1 more time. Inhale, twist, look down, or even back behind you. Exhale, untwist, and lower the pelvis down. Go ahead and find your way onto your back, lying all the way down on your back. Okay. Just take a few moments here to feel your spine against the floor. Your legs can be bent or straight, maybe even close your eyes. Just checking in with how you feel, with where your body's at today. Feel free to make any little adjustments that you need to. See if you can get your shoulder blades flat against the floor. And we're gonna do that little cervical movement, the cervical nod or the head nod. Keeping your head on the floor, arms and legs can be however is comfortable. We'll inhale here. And as you exhale, tilt your chin and nose down toward your chest, shortening the front of the neck, lengthening the back. Inhale, release, let the nose rise. Again, exhale, tilt your nose down. Look down, even if the eyes are closed. Inhale, release, and look up. Exhale, tilt down. Use your eyes to help direct your skull. Inhale, release, and lift. So just find your rhythm here. Exhale, tilt down. Inhale, release, and lift. About 6 more. One more time, tilt your nose down, hold here and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it back up. All right, if your legs are straight, go ahead and bend your knees now, feet hip width apart, and we'll take hands behind the head. Lift your elbows up into your peripheral vision. All right. So we'll take some chest lifts, starting with that cervical nod. So tilt the chin down, take an inhale, exhale, and then begin to curl up, keeping the head heavy in your hands. Look toward your navel or toward your pelvis. Hold, breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower, one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Resist gravity. Let the head remain heavy in your hands. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tilt the chin down. Reach from the elbows. Use your abdominals, curl up. So arms and abdominals are doing the work. Hold, breathe in. The neck is relaxed. Exhale, slowly lower. I should say the back of your neck stays relaxed the whole time. The front of your neck may work. Inhale. Exhale, contract the front of the neck, curl from the abdominals. Hold for your inhale. And exhale, lower. For the last one, we're going to add on, take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, chin to chest, curl up. Look at the space between your thighs or look at the belly. Hold here, breathe in. Now as you exhale, float one leg to tabletop. Inhale, set that foot down. Exhale, the second leg to tabletop. Inhale, lower down, curl up a little more. Exhale, first leg up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, the second leg up. We're going to do one more each leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And lower the spine all the way down. Open your elbows. And let's actually open the arms out to the sides. Gently rock your knees side to side. And turn your head the opposite way of your knees. One more each side. And we'll come back to the center. Okay, draw your ankles and knees together. Glue the shoulder blades to the floor. Make sure your palms are facing up. Okay, so you're going to keep your legs zipped together or glued together. You're going to take both knees over to the right, and as you do so, lift the left foot off the floor. Your left shoulder should stay down. Inhale. Now think about the base of your sternum and initiating from there to draw your spine back down to the floor. That'll move your pelvis and your knees back to center. Inhale, take your knees to the left. Your right foot will come off the floor. Keep the right shoulder down. Exhale, initiate from the sternum to draw the spine down, which will move your pelvis and your legs. So we initiate from the legs to tip over. Inhale, squeeze the knees together. Exhale, initiate from your sternum to return. Inhale, the legs tip over. Exhale, draw the sternum down to return. One more each way. Okay, we're going to take the same exercise and advance it a little bit. We'll take the legs up to tabletop. Press your lower back down, so get as much of your back against the floor as you can. Keep your chin tucked a little bit, so we should be able to see the knees. Okay, inhale, tip your legs to the right. The left hip will come up. Exhale, start from your sternum to draw down. Domino effect through the spine, through the hips and legs. Inhale, the legs tip over. Exhale, start from the sternum, rolling yourself back. If it's too much to have the legs at tabletop, just go back to the previous exercise with the feet down. Inhale, tip the legs over. Exhale, draw down from the sternum, then through the ribs, then through the lower back, pelvis and legs. Inhale, tip over. Work from the sternum to come back. Go ahead and do 2 more each side. Come back to the center, and we'll set the feet down. All right, we're gonna take the right leg to tabletop, flex this foot, keep your knee stacked directly over your hip, and again, tuck your chin just a little bit. Take an inhale, exhale, slowly extend your knee. I want you to hold this for a moment, really squeeze the front of the thigh, anchor your tailbone, so that's gonna make it a little bit more challenging. All right, now keep that quad engaged, keep the front of your thigh engaged as you bend to tabletop. So that's where our resistance comes from. Inhale. Let's do that again. Exhale, extend the knee. Drawing your kneecap toward your hip joint. Extend, extend, extend. Engage that quad. Keep the quad engaged if you can as you bend to tabletop. And you're welcome to hold on to that thigh to feel the muscle. As you extend the leg, you should feel more muscle tone. Now try and keep that muscle contraction as you bend. Ooh, it's tricky. Try one more. Okay, change legs, same thing other side. Flex that left foot, keep your knee over your hip. The first one's a little bit different. Extend that knee, and I want you to hold it. Reach your tailbone down toward the floor. Flex that foot a little harder. Really feel that engagement of the front of the thigh. You're welcome to hold on to that thigh if you'd like. And now keep that engagement in the quad as you bend, or try your best to keep that quad engagement. Deepen the engagement as you extend your knee. Inhale and bend. 2 more, deep in the belly. Exhale, extend. Keep the chin tucked. Inhale, bend. Last one, exhale, extend. Inhale and bend. And we'll place that foot down. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple of options for the next one. You can have your arms wherever is comfortable. You can do this from the feet flat down as they are here, so the knees would be bent, or you can do this from a legs straight position. Either way, I want you to maintain neutral pelvis. So if your legs are straight, make sure that that's not overarching your lower back, but we're maintaining our neutral. So a really simple concept here, but a little bit challenging to achieve. Keep the spine and pelvis really stable, and you might consider bringing your thumbs to your ribs in the front, fingers to the hip bones in the front, and try and keep that box of bones totally still. We'll inhale, prepare. Exhale, float one leg to tabletop without moving the pelvis or ribs. And then inhale, bring it back down where it was. Exhale, the other leg to tabletop. Try and stabilize all 4 bones, those hip bone points and the ribs in the front. Inhale, bring it down as slowly and efficiently as you can. Again, exhale, the first leg to tabletop. Inhale to go back. Exhale, the second leg. Really tune in to those little movements in the pelvis or ribs. Try and stabilize. Two more each leg, each side. And we'll go ahead and rest. Let's roll to one side. And we'll go into some side lying legs. All right, let's go ahead and keep the bottom leg bent. We'll extend the top leg and flex that foot. Bring one hand to your hip, so to the top of your pelvis, just to keep the pelvis stay still, monitoring the pelvis stay still. Okay, flexing your foot, we're gonna rotate your leg externally and internally, turning the knee up and turning the knee down. Rotate out, rotate in. It's a really small movement. Just twisting your leg within your hip socket. And try and keep your pelvis really stable. It'll end up being a small movement if you can keep the hips still. 3 more. And we'll turn the knee and toes up. So we're externally rotated. You're just gonna go a little up, a little down, a little lift, a little lower, up and down, up and down. Keep pushing that top hip forward. So we should feel some squeeze behind the hip in the glute and upper hamstring. Okay, now internally rotate, turn your knee and toes to point down and roll that hip back a little bit. So can you turn the knee down and bring the hip back just a smidge? And now we're gonna go up and down, same thing. Really try and turn the kneecap to face the floor. And 3, 2, we're gonna add this together for a figure 8. You're gonna turn externally, lift your leg, rotate internally and lower. So your knee and toes turn up, lift, turn down and lower. Toes point to where you're gonna go. Turn out, lift up, turn down, lower down. Turn out, lift up, turn down, lower down. 2 more. Let's reverse. Keep that internal rotation, lift up, rotate out and lower. Rotate in and lift, rotate out and lower. I think of leading with my heel. Heel turns up, we lift the leg. Heel turns down, we lower the leg. 2, and 1, and rest. And put out that fire if you need to. Okay, let's lift both feet off the floor. So we have both knees bent. We'll do a little more external rotation. Go ahead and bring your top hand behind the back of that top hip, just to keep it stable. You're gonna open your top knee and close. So this hand is acting just like a wall to make sure that that hip doesn't roll backward. Open and close. Open and close. A lot of the same muscles that are working for this external rotation. Keep that little pilot light on in the belly. And another 3 more. And go ahead and lower that leg and rest, or both legs and rest. Okay, let's grab onto the top foot and take a quad stretch here. Make sure that the hip is not, that the knee is not higher than your hip. It's not lower than the hip. Try to get it right in line. Press your hip forward, pull the knee back. You might feel some engagement at the back of your hip and your glute, and that would be appropriate, that's fine. Draw your belly button to your spine. That's also going to deepen the stretch. Take some slower, deeper breaths. Breathing into the spaces that feel tight. And we're just going to take 2 more breaths here. Draw your knee back, your hip forward, and belly button to spine. Just go a little deeper. 1 more breath. And we'll go ahead and rest that leg. Let's go to our second side. All right, using your arm as a pillow or something else as a pillow if you'd like. All right, bend the bottom leg, extend the top leg and flex that foot. Bring your top hand to your hip just to make sure that the hip stays stable. We'll start with that external and internal rotation. Rotate out, rotate in, rotate out, rotate in, and move from the top of the leg, from the femur. Stabilize your pelvis. Just noticing what this movement feels like, maybe in relationship to the first side. And 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Rotate externally, knee and toes point up. We're going to go up and down here. Press your top hip forward. We should feel that engagement at the back of the hip. Keep trying to aim your knee up at the ceiling and roll your top hip forward. Counterintuitive. 3, 2, and now we'll rotate internally. Turn your knee and toes down and pull that hip back just a little. Can you turn the knee down and pull the hip back at the same time? Just a smidge. Up and down we go. Three, 2, 1. We're going to take that figure 8. Let's turn the knee and toes up, lift up. Rotate down, or rotate in and come down. Rotate out, lift up, rotate in, come down. So your toes are leading the movement. They turn up, we lift up, they turn down, we go down. Almost snaking the foot or snaking the leg. Let's reverse it now, leading from your heel. Internal rotation and lift, external rotation and lower. Heel lifts up and heel comes down. Another 2. And 1. And lower and rest. And feel free to put out that fire. All right, bend both knees, feet together. Lift your feet up just a little bit here. We'll keep the feet together. We're going to open the top knee and close. You can have a hand on your hip or bring that hand behind your hip. Whatever helps to stabilize the pelvis here. Like your back is against a wall. It's a lot of those same rotator muscles. And another 6. Just breathe through it. Keep that pilot light on in the belly. Two more. And we'll lower and rest. Let's grab onto your top ankle or foot for your quad stretch. Draw the knee back, hip forward, and navel to spine. Deep breaths. Slow the breath down. Noticing if this leg feels tighter or less tight or about the same as your first side. If you feel the stretch more toward your knee more toward your hip, somewhere in the middle, at the front of the leg, or you might not feel the stretch very much at all, and that would just mean your quads aren't very tight. That's okay. Go a little deeper with that stretch. Draw your knee back, your hip forward, and navel to spine. Take one more full breath in. Stay here, breathe all the air out. And go ahead and relax that leg down or rest it down. All right, we're gonna go face down onto the floor. We'll stack the palms. Okay, we'll do a little bit of upper back extension work. So let's have right hand on top of the left, and you'll have your forehead on your right hand. Your forehead and your right hand are gonna stay connected. Slide the shoulder blades down your back. To prepare, let's press pubic bone down, belly button up to lengthen your lower back, and press the tops of your feet down. Take an inhale. Exhale, float your right arm up, press down through the left. Hold it, inhale. Exhale, lengthen the top of your head forward and lower down. 2 more with this arm, inhale. Exhale, float your right arm up. Neck is long, inhale to stay, keep that lift in your belly. Exhale, lengthen and lower. Press down through the left hand, inhale. Exhale, float the right arm. Inhale, stay, press the thighs down, navel up. Exhale, lengthen and lower. Switch hands, left over right, inhale, prepare. Exhale, float your left arm. Pressing down through the right, inhale to stay. Exhale, reach the top of your head forward and lower. Inhale, lift your navel. Exhale, float the arm up. Stay long through both sides of the neck. Inhale, exhale, lower. Last one, inhale. Exhale, float. Hold, breathe in. And exhale, lower down. Let's see if we can do both arms. Again, pubic bone down, belly button up. Inhale. Exhale, float both arms. Keep pressing the feet down. Inhale to stay. Exhale, lengthen and lower. It's okay if it's small, and if you can't quite lift your arms, then just lift the head. Take an inhale, we go again. Exhale and float. Legs, keep pressing down. Hold at the top, inhale. Exhale, lengthen and lower. Last one, inhale, prepare. Exhale to lift. Both arms or no arms, inhale to stay. And exhale, lengthen and lower down. We'll rest the upper body here. We're gonna go into some leg movement. Keeping the legs straight, knees will stay straight. Again, pubic bone down, belly button up. So we're trying to keep the front of your hip flexor open and long. Take an inhale. Exhale, float your right leg slightly off the floor. Keep pressing pubic bone down, belly button up as you lift your leg. And now inhale, lower down. Other leg, exhale, float the left leg up. Inhale and lower. It's a small movement. Exhale, float your right leg up. Inhale, lengthen the leg backward and lower. Exhale, float the left leg. Keep pressing pubic bone down, belly button up, and lower down. Let's do another one at each leg. Exhale to lift. Relax the shoulders, inhale, lower. Exhale, left leg up. Inhale, lower down. Now both legs, pubic bone down. Exhale, lift both legs up. Inhale, lower. Keep the lower back long. Exhale, float the legs. Inhale and lower. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Navel to spine. And inhale, lower down. Let's bend the knees. Bring your heels together and take your knees out wider. Press pubic bone down, navel up. Really similar movement. Take an inhale here. Exhale, float both feet up toward the ceiling. Try and lift your knees up, keeping the pelvis firmly down. Inhale, lower. Exhale, again, pubic bone down, lift the legs. Inhale, lower. It's another small, small movement. Exhale, float and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze your heels, lift up. Inhale, lower. 3 more. Pubic bone down, lift the legs. Feet to the ceiling, inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, lower. Last 2. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Hold it. Little pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift up, hold, and relax down. Woo, straighten your legs, wiggle the hips, shake your lower back. All right, take the legs parallel again. All right, we're gonna do one more back extension exercise with help from the hands. So let's take the hands kind of next to your shoulders or a little bit out from the shoulders. I want your forearms to be able to lay flat down on the floor. So I do have my hands much wider than shoulder width. And just float your head in line with your spine so that, yeah, the back of the neck is long. Shoulder blades are drawing down and together. And again, to protect the lower back, pull the abdominal wall up. Okay, we're gonna inhale, lengthen the top of the head forward, the feet will stay down. You're gonna exhale, press into your hands and begin to lift the chest up. And if you want to, you can push into the arms so much that you lift your elbows. We don't wanna go up so much that our elbows actually straighten. We're gonna broaden the collarbones, try and drag your body forward with the arms as if to pull your body forward, and then slowly lower down, kind of one set of ribs at a time or one vertebrae at a time. Just back to that hover. Okay, and if that was too high, maybe don't go as high this next time. Or if you want to try going up a little higher, that's up to you. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lengthen the spine forward, press the feet down, inhale. Exhale, press into the hands, roll the collarbones back. Reaching the sternum forward or shining the light of your chest forward. Hold here at the top, wherever that is for you. Pull your body forward, inhale, and exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, let that hover. Exhale, press into the palms, roll the collarbones wide. Think of turning the hands out, elbows in just a bit as you lift. Keep the abdominals engaged, hold, breathe in. Exhale, pull your body forward as you lower. Lengthen your spine, here's the last one. You decide how far you go, inhale. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. Think of turning the hands out a little more, elbows squeeze in and we lift. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, pull your body forward and lower all the way down. Rest here, you can wiggle the hips, or if you prefer to, go ahead and push yourself back into a child's pose. Anything that's gonna stretch and release your lower back. All right, let's come to hands and knees, quadruped. We'll do a little bit more extension and flexion in the spine. Spread the fingers wide, press down through the shin bones. And we'll extend the back to start. So you're gonna lift your head, lift your tailbone, as if to bring the back of your skull, the back of your pelvis to meet behind you and squeeze the muscles in your back to actively release the muscles in the front. One more breath here. Roll those shoulders wide, or shoulders toward your hips. And now exhale, round your spine, forehead to pubic bone. Squeeze the muscles at the front of your spine, the front of your torso. Hold here, really contract the abs, contract the throat. To give your body the signal to release and open the muscles in the back. One more of each. Inhale, extend. Squeeze the muscles in the back to open and release the muscles at the front of your torso. Hold for another full breath. And now squeeze the muscles at the front of your torso to open the muscles at the back. Really push the floor away. Stay here for 2 more breaths now. Can you contract the muscles at the front just a little more? And we'll come to our flat back. All right, we're gonna pick up the right foot. You're gonna keep both knees on the floor. You're gonna take that foot over to the right. Look over your right shoulder and find your toes. And then take that foot to the left. Look over your left shoulder, find your toes there. And we'll wag our foot to the right and to the left. Find that little pilot light in the abdominals again. Right and left. Just 1 more each way. Using the obliques a little. Back to the center, and we'll lower that foot down. Other foot. So your knees stay down, bend the left knee. We'll wag to the left first. Look over your shoulder, find your toes, and then wag to the right. Look over the shoulder, find the toes. Draw your abs in a little bit so that we're not sagging the lower back. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Just 1 more each way. Look over your shoulder, find your foot. Over the shoulder, find the foot, back to center. And lower down. Okay, 1 more thing from here. Spread your fingers a little wider. Try and grip the floor with your fingers. Find your long neutral spine. Draw the abs up and in, maybe up to 50% or 60% engagement. Tuck the toes and lift and hover your knees just 1 inch from the floor. We stay and breathe. 6. You've got it. 5, 4, 3. Lower the knees halfway. 2, 1. Lower those knees down. Okay. Come back to a seated position. Whatever seated position you want to be in, whether that's sitting on the knees or sitting on your bottom or even sitting in a chair. Okay. Sitting tall again. Take some big, slow shoulder rolls. Exaggerate your shoulder movements. And reverse. And relax the shoulders down. Look over your right shoulder. Hold here. See if you can find a stretch through the left side of the neck. Really pull that left shoulder back. Untwist your neck, come back through center. Other side, turn your head to the left and draw the right shoulder back a little bit. Take another full breath. And we'll untwist, come back to the center. Draw your chin down. Keep your back straight. We still have the chin down. And now take 1 or both hands, well, let's take both hands behind your head. And just gently pull the head down toward your chest a little bit more, keeping your upper back straight. Really just folding up the head and neck. And we hopefully will feel some stretch in your upper back, or perhaps your mid-back. Stay here for a few breaths. Keep the head here, release your arms down. Gently roll your right ear to your right shoulder. So we go into that side stretch through the neck. And then again, draw your chin down to your chest. And to the other side, left shoulder to left ear. And continue this movement. Repeat the movement nice and slow. One more each way. Draw your chin down to your chest. Slowly restack your neck one vertebrae at a time. Head arrives last. Take a deep, full breath in. And a slow breath out. Imagine getting a little taller. Relax the shoulders. 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale, expand through the back and sides of your ribcage. Slow exhale all the breath out. One more. We're all done. Thanks for joining me. Feel free to repeat this video a few times if you'd like to. Not today, of course, but in the days following, you're more than welcome to use it several times. Okay, thanks. See you later.